Hey, YouTube, Dan Otto here, coming at you with the team that I put together. So what happened was community day. This was my Saturday time. Community day was 11 till 2. I didn't get to play in the morning because I was out doing errands in the morning, and then 11 to 2 was community day, and then I was going out at 4:30 at night. So I'm like, I need a team that I can just go through, don't need to think, and just get these sets done because I just want the dust. And then I'm like, well, we had a community day for Obstagoon, so it's going to be double dark. So why don't we just run a Charmer on the lead? And I'm like, okay, what else can kind of wall it? I'm like, Poison walls the counter. So I'm like, what do I have for Poison? And then I saw it's a Shadow Vic. So it's a Shadow Vic. And then I was like, oh no, am I just going to do like a triple team, like just like hard move? I tried double, what's it called? Double Charmer first, but there was actually a lot of poisons out there. So I'm like, okay, what do I have that can like, as a fast move that can do well against poison, but also just hits hard and it's confusion. Use your Slowking. And so let's just get into the battles. Not as many battles today because it's not that hard to use. It just the one thing I will say about this team. So like I had a good lead. Like sometimes I'm just staying in because I know I can win this matchup just shielding, and I still have my confusion user that can go on the Heracross, right? So like there's gonna be certain if you're gonna run the team like this, there's just certain matchups you're gonna win no matter what. What I'm gonna say about this team, and it's less about this team and more about just team recognition. So in this matchup, if I'm the opponent, um, I'm looking at this team. So staying in with Wigglytuff, that's fine. Uh, I think I'm gonna shield, right? Because I want to keep it on. I don't know if they have an option here, and then give it up to Walrein, right? So that's fine because I can just gonna stay in here and chip as much as I can, and now I get my Shadow Vic on this. And the second they see this Shadow Vic come in, they should know that I'm running a triple hard fast move team. So that can be taken out, but does not matter because I got a confusion user uh, that is going to wall the close combat, and one confusion will take out the ball right? So piece of cake there. This team has no skill, obviously. It's just being able to like understand what is in the meta here because there's no steals, right? There's no steals really in this meta, so confusion and charm and razor leaf all really have play in this meta. So that's why you're able to run a team like this. That's why I put it together, plus all the obstacles running around. But yeah, so if you're ever in a matchup and you see like a charm user plus a razor leafer or like another like fast move dragon breath user or something like that, just recognize that they're probably running a triple fast move damage team. And if that's the case, start shielding early, right? Because the last thing you want to do, and I'm going to show you my last win here, is I get a triple. Sorry, I get a like they both shields were left, and my opponent didn't use any shields, and so it's just like team recognition that like okay, they got two fast move damage users. They probably got a third in the back. My shields are generally useless because these fast move users are slower on the charge. So I just need to make sure that I'm shielding. Even if it's acid spray, I don't care. Just shield up anything because they don't need to rely on that. The Slowking was actually really interesting. So charm, whatever, razor leaf or whatever. This confusion Slowking was interesting because the confusions do decent, okay amount. Like they don't hit as hard as charm or razor leaf, it seems. But you get to the psychic, not too bad. And psychic is a decent fast move. So it takes like what, 4 or 5? So Slowking was actually really interesting to use in this. Again, it's still slow to charge, but it's bulky, and the Confusion Psychic combo is not as slow as the other two combos. So it's if you're looking for like a fast move Pokemon, it's obviously going to be like way less useful now with all the obstacles running around because it's half psychic. But if you're looking in like a certain meta that Obstagoon, like again, not everyone's going to use Obstagoon, but if you're in a certain meta, the Confusion Psychic Slowking is actually pretty interesting. I'm sure there's better users, like obviously you'd want to use like Hypno and stuff like that first, but if Hypno's banned or something like that, it's not a bad option, quite honestly. So I'm up 2 shields here. No, I'm down 2 shields here, but I got Switch and I've got a loaded Vic. Out comes a Wiggly, so I'm just gonna lower defense because then the Razor Leaf does all the damage, right? And that's all I needed it to do. So come on, Razor Leaf, look at that chunk. And you're too slow, so I'm just gonna go for grab a second shield here, or take it out, and they let it go. But at this point, the damage is done, and there's nothing they can do, right? There's no point in going, just use the shield. Even though if it's nothing, just, I mean, they probably knew the game was over at that point, but just use the shield. Anyways, so this is going up Wednesday morning. I'm going to, the turnover in the league is today to the Fighting Cup. So I will put out a video, so 2 videos today. This is my last Summer Cup team, which again, all unique Pokemon. So how many videos did I put out for Summer Cup? 6, 7. So all unique Pokemon. So I really like this cup. This is the first cup in a really, really long time that it's not Sylph, Niantic got right here. I really like this cup. Fighting Cup, I'm not going to like, quite honestly. And you're going to see teams coming up here. When you're so limited in the meta, it makes a big, big difference. So that will come right when the uh, it goes live. Oh, I've lost this matchup. I can tell right now. I'm weak to Ghost, and I have no answer here. So yeah, I'm going down here. So you'll have the team options at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right when the league turns over. So if you want to check those out later today, and then we will have, that's it. I'll do maybe 1 or 2 Fighting Cups. Again, I think the Fighting Cup meta is going to be way too limited here. So I don't think I'm going to play it a bunch. I'll play like once or twice just to see if I can make any teams work. But for the most part, I'm just going to be doing those team building series in the Great League because Great League is also running. I'm pretty sure this is where my opponent was left with 2 shields. And I'm trying to remember if it was their doing or my doing. Oh, so they're just, yeah. Oof, yeah, they have no shot there. So they're going to come in with the Pidgeot and just hard punish me. I'm not going to get to a move here, but it's okay. I can get my Wiggly back in. Shield once, even if it's a Feather Dance, I don't care. There's no point in me not shielding this one because I know it's just going to be Confusion attack anyways. Do I throw a move here and they don't shield? Yeah. They have a Diggersby, and I know they lowered my attack times too, so they're thinking there's no point of shielding. But yeah, there is. Like, this is just where you gotta like recognize it. First of all, Ice Beam is still super effective. So even 2 times lowered, it's still super effective. I shield up an Earthquake, knowing that they're not gonna beat me for a Fire Punch. And at this point, they have 2 shields, so there's no point in me throwing a Psychic here because I can just Charm and Confusion down. So just recognize who you're going against here. So that's it. 2 weeks left in the season, and then the new season will start. I'm hoping, I'm praying they shake up the meta with moves updates. We need move updates. We need to nerf Registeel. We need to nerf Walrein. Some buffs on other Pokemon would be fun. I don't know like off the top of my head what I would do. But yeah, I think some of these Pokemon need counter. Like I think counter's broken. Counter's an interesting one though, because most counter users like I think all the counter users, Vigoroth, Escav, Machamp, all your fighters like Primeape and stuff like that. They're all very, very glassy. So although counter does a lot, if you like nerf them even more, they're already so glassy. If you nerf counter, it kind of just like severely limits counter user play. So I don't think they will. Um, but like Walrein, like Icicle Spear is like no other Pokemon has it. Just like raise the energy it takes to get to Icicle Spear. Registeel, reduce the Zap Cannon auto. Like instead of making that like 100%, make it like 50% chance or 25% chance, and maybe make it more energy. Um, those are the moves I would like to see. But other than that, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, Niantic does something and not something stupid. And that's it. So 2 more weeks. Good luck on your grind. And stay tuned this afternoon for the fighting teams. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.